Hello everyone, Rippers Gaming here, and today for this video we're gonna do a little Outlaw Rogue guide. Well, it's not really a guide, but that's how I play him. So let's start off right off the bat with my talents. So level 15 bracket, I took the Ghostly Strike, which does more damage. Well, it's like a Saber Strike, less damage I think, yeah, less damage. But it caused me to do increased damage basically for increased by 10% for 15 seconds. So that's a great opener. Usually I just go invisible, pick my target, backstab in, go with Ghostly Strike. So as you can see, you already have 3 combo points. Just do 2 more combo strike. Also your pistol shot will pop, so that's 1 more if you have another talents that I'll show off later. And then you can just saber run through, never mind, and you already have a finisher done. So next one, grappling hook. Launch a grappling hook and pull yourself to the target location, like such. So I just use this spell because I find that rogues now lack mobility. Like, I know it's to balance a little bit with the demon hunters and everything, but yeah. So basically I think that sprint is not on a long cooldown, but I don't know, I feel like rogue should run faster. So I took grappling hood, so one escape that I have a better escape, alright, and I can move faster, so that's that. Next one is Vigor. Oh yeah, and I'll tell the other one. Cyber Slash has 10% in cheese to strike an additional time. It's already at 35%, so I don't really care. And Quick Draw, free use of pistol shot granted by Saber Slash now generate 1 additional combo point and deal 50% increased damage. Yeah, it's good, but I don't know. I feel like my 10% plus it gives me a combo point is a better deal. And then there's increase the range of all your melee attacks by 3 yards. Meh, it's just 3 yards. And hit and run, increase your movement speed at all time by 15%. It's good, but at the same time it doesn't really appear, and I prefer to have just a spell that I can use to move. Then I used Vigor, which increased my maximum energy by 50, so as you can see I'm at 150. And my energy regeneration by 10%. So on the Outlaw Rogues, energy regeneration is really strong because once you engage your target, you basically do this, you have 2 combo points, this, you have another combo point, and then you spam your Saber Slash. You see I'm already out of energy, and it takes a lot of time. So, alright everyone, sorry for the weird cut, my dogs were barking, so like I said, when you engage your target, you already lack energy. So, you can do your roll the bones, which gives you a bonus, but it's random, so I'm not really basing myself on that roll, but use it when you feel like you have enough energy regeneration, when you use Adrenaline Rush, or anything like that. So that's that. Then the next stat, well, yeah, I'll explain why I don't take anticipation. You may have a maximum of 8 combo point, finishers still consume a maximum of 5 combo points. Well, you can stack more combo points, but basically when you see your 5 bubbles, you press 3 or between the eyes, which I'll tell you later how do I use it. So I don't think it's very useful. And then you may have a maximum of 6 combo points, your finishing move consumes up to 6 combo points, and your finishing move deal 10% more damage. It's good, but I'll deal way more damage with another Saber Slash and by having more energy regeneration, but that's just my opinion. Then I took Iron Stomach, which make my Christmas Vial and Healing Potion and Healthstone, but I don't really use Healthstone and Healing Potions, increase by 30%, so it's already, yeah, it's 12% usually. With that it's 42%, so yeah, that's just sustained because I don't really play with Cheap Shot and Sap. I do sap targets sometime, but I don't start with a cheap shot, then just wreck him, because I don't like when rogues play too stunny, like when they spam you with stuns. I don't like that, so I don't do it to other people. That's why I play with a little more sustain, a little more escape, as you can see, and yeah. So that's for Iron Stomach. Widen Ito Faint also reduce all damage you take from non-area of effect by 30%. It's because, yeah, that's fine, yeah. So I just hate when I'm fighting and I just have to spam this. I can't really do my attacks because, hey, I have to spam Faint. I know it lasts 5 seconds, but what can you do in 5 seconds? So you engage, you do it, then you do that. It costs you more energy. So more energy means less damage. Yeah, I don't like using that. So, alright, that's that. Then, why didn't I take cheat that? Fatal attacks instead reduce you to 7% of your maximum health. For 3 seconds afterwards, you take 85 reduced damage. Cannot trigger more than once per 2 minutes. So on a BG, that's like 10 minutes. That's 5 times. Yeah, it's useful. I'm not gonna say it's not useful. It's useful, but I prefer having more sustain. So I usually don't fall. I usually don't take fatal attacks. It happens of time, of course. I can get 1v3 and die, but I prefer using Iron Stomach because of health. Wow, please. What's happening? Alright. There you go. Alright, next one. Party. Replace the blind. Pacify a target not in combat who is forced to negotiate instead of fighting for 5 minutes. Only works on humanoids, demon, and dragonkin. Damage caused will break the peace. Limit 1 target. So, why would I take someone that allow me to like stun a healer? Well, it's not stun, it's blind and disoriented, but to neutralize a healer. Then this, which I cannot use in combat, and it's to negotiate. I don't really get that. It may be useful like in Legion, but for now, for the pre-patch, I prefer Prey on the Weak, which does enemy disabled by your blind, Gouge, cheap shot, or sap take 10% increased damage from ulcers. So that's just because I'm not using those abilities. So if I use them by accident, I'll deal more damage. So that's good. Instead of Gouge, blind, cheap shot, and sap no longer cost energy, I don't use them. So I could use them, and for me not to, it won't cost energy to me. But I feel like, nah, it's not pretty good. Then I took Killing Spree, but I also play with Cannonball Barrage, so I'm gonna go with that. Command a ghost ship crew to barrage the target in the area with cannonballs, doing that damage, physical damage, over 1.8 seconds and slowing enemies by 50% for 1.5 seconds. So yeah, that's good. I have nothing to say except that it's a zone, so people may trinket and like use this to get out of it. So yeah, that's just one con that I don't like about this spell. Then there's Alacrity. Your finishing move have a 20% chance per combo point to go on 1% aced for 20 seconds, taking it up to 20 times. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, for 20 seconds. Alright, so why don't I like this? Well, it's just 20% chance of having one ace. So basically, it's if all the stars are aligned, I could have a 6% ace, which is, I would say, good, but not that useful. And also, it's up to 20 times, but only for 20 seconds. I don't think anybody will stack up to 20 times in 20 seconds, but hey, it may happen. Then there's the Killing Spree. This is an ability that was already in Wars of Draenor. I think it was implemented in Burning Crusade, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, teleport to an enemy within 10 yards, attacking 7 times over 3 seconds for 13,060. That number, I'm not good with numbers, as I said in many videos. My main language is French, but anyhow. Yeah, it's 13,060 664 physical damage, I think. With your main hand, and 6832 physical damage with your offhand. Well, Blade Fury is active. Each killing spree attack will teleport and damage a different nearby target. So, yeah, I didn't put Blade Fury in my bar because in PvP it just gets in the way. But yeah, so basically 7 times of around 10,000 damage, which is 70,000 damage. 100, no, yeah, 1,000, and this is 55,000. So this does a little more damage, but it's only one target. And this is multiple target plus there's a slow, so this isn't bad either. Then there's Slice and Dice, which makes increase attack speed by 90%, and it can last the longer you have combo point amassed. So, and it replaces Roll the Bones, which I think Roll the Bones is kind of better because you have a chance of getting energy regeneration, which is what we are aiming for with the Outlaw Rogue. Then I'm gonna go with Death from Above because that's an alternative, but I don't find it very useful as you have multiple attacks with your Outlaw Rogue. So it's a finishing move that empowers your weapon with shadow energy and perform a devastating 2-part attack. You whirl around, dealing 14,000 damage to all enemy within 8 yards, then leap into the air and run through your target on the way back down with such force that it has a 50% stronger effect. So yeah, that's just damage. And there's Mark the Mark of the Dead, which marks the target instantly, generating 5 combo points. Cooldown resets if the targets die within 1 minute. So I use Mark of the Dead because as a combat rogue, you don't use the stun thingy. So basically you have to base yourself on damage. So I'm just gonna do my rotation over here. So engage, Ghostly Strike, you do 2 Saber Slash, then run through, then you spam your Saber Slash. Then you got a little pistol shot. Use it if the target is like running away from you and you're slowed. It's not great, but hey, that's that damage. And if it's running away, or if there's an healer, stun the healer, target the target. Well, target the target, attack the target. So yeah. Then if you have dots on you, which is Moonfires and Warlockers, if you really need to get away, use it, then vanish. Maybe use like your grappling hook or the sprint, doesn't really matter. When the target is almost at mid-out and you just finish your first attack, which is this. Now I have combo points, but I shouldn't. And you're out of mana, just use your killing spree. It's damage while your energy regenerates, so that's pretty good. Well, if there's an healer, also you can blind him, then stun your target and run if that's necessary. When you see that you're around mid-out, or you're gonna start a good combat, like you see a warrior and you're like, alright, I'm gonna take him on. He's alone, you go ahead, you take him on, you try to fight him. Before the fight or after your backstab, drink your potion, because as your health will lower, it will also goes up because of the potion. So he won't see your health lower, and he'll be kind of not disoriented, but he'll be a little mind fucked. And then after your killing spree, usually you should be able to do one more finishing move. Then I recommend using Adrenaline Rush, or if you really want to drop someone down, use it. Be aware because Ghostly Strike ends really fast, so use it. And also it's a combo point, so why not use it? So yeah, if you see that you have melee classes on you, use Riposte en français, in French. So you're gonna be protected, parry chance increased by 100%, and riposting attack. So yeah, Bright's not really useful. Kick, well, doesn't do that much, but hey, if a caster is casting, do it. Especially in healers, can be really useful. If you're a night elf like me, well, I recommend keybinding your Shadow Mail, so you can just Shadow Mail and then run if you're in combat. But remember, don't do this if you have a dot on you. Before using your vanish or your invisibility, use your shadow cloak. And then the other thing I recommend, when you are getting chased, well, not necessarily getting chased, but you're fighting someone and you clearly see you're losing, just if you have a little combo points, actually, like starting from 3, the stun is kind of good. Stun, then use your grappling gun and sprint. Right now, the target just, you see the distance between us? The target was just able to start running after me. So basically with your sprint you should have a good head start, and if your potion is ready, just use it. It's more health. So, yep, that's all the things I have. If you see you're gonna die, just use your trinket. And that's pretty basic. So here was my kind of guide. Oh yeah, one more thing, sorry. If you see that there's an healer, use Gouge. Why? Well, it's pretty easy. First, with your talent print the week, you're gonna do increased damage, because as you can see there's Gouge. And you can interrupt an healer with this, even though you do damage afterwards. Like, as you can see here, he's Gouged. I can hit him, but it stunned him for a second, so that's another interrupt that I use often. So yeah guys, hope you liked this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want more, and see you guys next time. See ya!